That's me, Curtis Hines. I would love to tell y'all that I've been the best husband and best father in the world. Nah, not at all. I failed many times for many years, but I wanted to do better, not only for myself, but for my wife and kids, and the people that love me. I want to share with you all on how I became a better man, a better husband, and a better father. How y'all doing? Welcome to Commit to Your Commitments. I am Curtis Hines. Man, thank you for tuning in. Welcome, man. If you've been with me, thank you. You know what's up. You know what this is about. Committing to your commitment. It's all about my fellas, my guys. Hey, I am sharing my life experience just to encourage you to be better men, better fathers, and better husbands. I've struggled through so many years of my life trying to figure out, which roads to take and man, how to do this, how to do that, while dealing with temptation and, family and, trying to be a great provider and protector and all those things that us fellas have to deal with. So these are the things that I struggle with. These are the steps that I took, to get to this level that I feel like I'm at an all-time high personally of achieving and being the best version of myself. So with that being said, episode 45, this is it. This is where we at. We got a few more episodes to go. Again, this is a 52-week series. If you're just tuning in, hey, go back and watch the rest of the series. Moving right along, this is about don't hide your doubts. Whew, yeah, that's a tough one for fellas, man. That is a tough one. It was a tough one for me, definitely, man. I spoke last episode about, your confidence matter. It definitely matters. But I really want to touch on, because we're humans, we're not going to be confident all the time. There are going to be times where you have doubts. And the reason I say don't hide your doubts it's because of just mental health wise, it's just less stressful when I'm able to just talk about the things that I'm not sure of, whether it be financial situations, whether it be health, whether it be, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing at this point in my life, to where, and is this the best thing to do, in different aspects of my life as well, as far as taking certain steps, learning new things, with my job, with my kids, my wife. Am I truly doing the things I'm supposed to be doing? Does this make sense? So those are doubts. Those are things that I have doubts every now and then, to where it really helps that I don't keep those things to myself, and I have to put that out there to where, man, you can truly be swamped. I'm talking about neck deep in doubts, man. If you keep them to yourself, if you keep those doubts to yourself, it is so stressful, man. It is just, oh my goodness, man. It's nerve wracking, man. It's not healthy. Like I said, mental health wise, man. Drowning in your doubts, man, it is not the best thing to be doing at all. I remember being there. I remember how stressful it was. I remember making excuses just with myself, telling myself all the reasons why I shouldn't say anything to anybody, because nobody's gonna understand, or what people thought of me. We feel like people think we are these, successful people, or people may have this, image of you as being somebody straight up, always got it together and everything. But long and behold, they just unaware that, man, you falling apart. You got all these doubts and you don't know what to do. You're not sure. You second guessing yourself all the time. It's not healthy at all, man. I've been there. I've done that. And man, really took a toll on my mental health and everything. And I don't hide my doubts at all. I'm a God-fearing person, man. And first and foremost, I definitely pray. I definitely pray about any doubts or am I taking the right road? When you are living a more focused life, spiritually, mentally, and everything, you're just naturally going to have certain doubts and everything. So I pray first and foremost, man, I turn it to God and just ask God, like, hey, man, like, what's going on? Like, why am I feeling this way? Can you remove this doubt or remove me from whatever situation or path that I'm going down? I always ask God to remove me, or remove the situation, like remove me from this situation, or if I'm going this way, remove that situation out of my way. So like, if that makes sense. So that's something I do first and foremost, as well as I know some guys may not agree with this, but I share my doubts with my wife. Yep, I truly do, man. Because we have such a really cool friendship, more than I could have imagined. Because we just ain't husband and wife, and we friends. We lovers, we friends, we all that. So I just thank God for the openness we have with each other, and I really appreciate the friendship we had as well. And that's something it took time to work on. It took us time to work on. Now, I'm not going to my wife, freaking out about, oh, I don't believe I can do this, or, oh, why me? Why me? Like, I'm not going and crying and boo-hooing and stuff to my wife. I mean, if I wanted to, I'm sure I could, but I'm still a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to my wife about my doubts, but I'm still a man or whatever, not to put on a show or a front, but I still think just she married a guy that believes in himself and everything. So the human side of me, as far as what she knows in the world and, common sense, that I'm not perfect. I'm going to doubt things. I'm not just going to have this just, just straight up numb to like, nah, like I'm not numb to doubts. Like you can naturally have doubts, but it is a good thing to where I'm able to open up to her and share these things with her, because she now can help with that and at least encourage me like no one else can. Like my wife really can encourage me in such a way because she truly knows me. Like it's a different kind of motivation. It's a different kind of compassion she has for me, way different than any of my homeboys and friends and even some of my mentors. But it's something about the way my wife can say things and put things in such a way to where, like, man, she really knows me. She know like what to say that'll trigger me to be like, oh man, you're right, I didn't think about that. Like, oh, I'm good. Like, yeah, you're right. Like I can do it this way or that way and everything. So man, it's a great feeling to be open enough, man, to be able to express to my wife my doubts, man, to let her know, like, man, I'm not sure of this. Like, I don't know if this will truly work for me. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if this is going to make me happy. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's something to work on. Like you got to know your partner. You got to know how to approach her if you want to consider doing it. I do recommend it, man. I do encourage it, man, because it brings us even closer, where I'm sharing doubts and different things about things, which gives her the confidence to be able to open up to me and share her doubts and everything. And what better person, if anybody that I'm going to share my doubts with than the woman of my life, like the love of my life, someone that sees me and around me every day. Because like I said, for my mental health, like it's good to put that out there and share it and get it off my mind and let someone else kind of dissect it to give me a different perspective on what I should be doing and thinking and feeling and everything. That's going to help and improve my confidence and improve my faith to know that, hey, I truly can do this. Man, what was I thinking? Like, why am I doubting this and everything? So it is truly a blessing. I'm so grateful to be able to share that with my wife, man. It just feels good to me. I do have mentors and guys, other guys that I share certain things with, but it just hit different when it's coming from my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like it just hit different. Like it feels better, you know, sometimes. Not that she's a yes woman, like she's just gonna, nah, it's a good thing, like, especially if that's something you're working on to build a stronger connection with your lover, with your, you know, significant other, your wife or whatever. I think that's a part of our relationship, a part of our marriage that is unique and good, like great, to where like I could imagine doing it with anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're able to really get into the gut of certain things. And then we're able to love on each other even more. We're able to, you know, understand why you're being a certain way, because I feel like with guys, with us fellas, man, we hide a lot of things. We keep a lot of stuff bottled in, but like I said, the weight gets heavier, man. So I'm able to take that weight off of me and put that out there, not on her, but just to put that weight off of me, where we both can look at it and see it, man, can lift it together. You know, like, man, I enjoy it. And I know she do too. Like, I know she enjoys that. I know she feels good to be able to know she can come to me about any and everything. And I feel good as a man being able to go to my wife about any and everything. I just think that connection has become more and more stronger, more and more strong overall. And it really has helped us and blessed our unity, like our bond, like, you know, the foundation of our marriage, our friendship, and our love life as well. So I truly encourage you guys not to hide your doubts, man. Even if you don't feel, you know, you disagree, or you don't want to go to your wife or your woman and tell her, like, seek God, you know, talk to God, man. If you're a God-fearing guy like me, hey, pray about it, truly pray about it, meditate about it, like, figure out why you're having these feelings, like, try to dissect why you're having this feeling, or this, you know, second guessing yourself, or like, why are you experiencing these things, you know, that you're experiencing when it comes to being not sure or whatnot. So and if you're not, hey man, seek professional help, like seek a friend or a family member, or someone that you can express yourself and put that out there without feeling judged. And I think that's a lot of the reason why us men don't share certain doubts and certain things, because we fear of being judged and thinking like, oh, people, like I said earlier, people gonna think, oh, I thought you was this super dude. Like, especially like people think you got it all together, especially social media. Everybody's living the best life. Everybody's living this perfect life on social media, and people take that for, you know, for sure. Nobody truly cares. You know what I'm saying? Everybody assumes that everybody's living their best life because everybody's posting their highlights. But in reality, a lot of people do have doubts, man, especially us guys. So like I said, man, that's something I highly recommend. Don't hide your doubts. If you're having doubts and it's sticking with you and it's weighing on you, hey, man, get it off your shoulders, put it out there, speak with somebody you trust, speak with somebody that is going to express a love and concern about you in your best interest. Don't put it out there on social media, because people are waiting to criticize you and talk down about you because they think you got it all together. You know, I just think a lot of people think men in general have it all figured out. Like, we come out the womb like, oh, that guy knows it all. Like, I feel like some people think men just have it all together. I'm not that guy. I don't know it all. Yes, I do have doubts here and there, but I'm wise enough to know that I do not need to hold on to those doubts. I don't need to just dwell in those doubts. I don't need doubts to marinate on my spirit and my mind. I need to get that out there and share those things. And again, it is truly a blessing to be able to share that with my wife, and us to really help each other in that area. So I hope this makes sense to you guys, man. I really hope this helps, man. You know, for you not to just carry that type of weight on yourself when there are opportunities and ways to be able to put that out there. So it has helped me, man. Like I said, man, it has really helped my life. It truly has helped my mental health, man. And just knowing, like, man, if it's on my mind, if I have a doubt more than like 2 or 3 days, like, hey, I need to say something. Like, cause sometimes you may have a certain doubt or a second guess something, you know, and you sleep on it, and then the next day you wake up and boom, it comes to you. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something that's lingering and you just kind of have this just, man, frustration about it and just, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, why? Like, oh, you know, yeah, share it then. You know, so I do allow things to kind of, I try to sleep on it. I pray about it, and not, I know God gonna help me out. At the same time, just, I still like to share certain things with my wife so she is aware of it, in a sense to where if I'm starting to act a certain way or whatever, then she kind of, oh, okay, he did tell me that he had this on his mind. He is thinking about this, so she can kind of, be able to approach me in a different way, to be able to understand, show a little compassion, a little understanding, even sometimes just give me, some room before I can kind of figure it out. So I like her to be aware of those things and be aware of what's on my mind and everything. It just helps our relationship. It helps us to approach and love each other even more, when we're able to share those things. So this is episode 45. Hey, if you like what you're hearing, you like what you're seeing, hey, I'm gonna keep it going. We got 52 episodes total. This is 45. Go back and watch the other ones, and come back and watch the next one and the next one and the next one until 52, because this is what I want to continue to do. As you can see, man, I've written a couple of books already about just coming of age, dealing with life as a young guy, all that, man. This is for men. It's talking about these same things that I'm talking about, get a little more personal in that book right there as well. And if you want to know more about me, I am on all social media platforms at the Curtis J. Hines. Hit me up, man. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, subscribe, man, DM me, whatever it is, man. Hey, I want to hear from you guys. Again, fellas, man, I respect y'all. I love y'all. I'm doing this for us. This is for us. This is a reminder for myself. And this is just to hopefully empower you to believe in yourself and know that, hey, if this guy can do it, so can you. I truly believe if we have better men, we'll have better families and a better future.